Rising temperatures in Western Europe threatening a fragile hold on major wildfires in Spain and France. Fires have burned through 77,000 hectares in central and eastern Spain, tens of thousands forced out of their homes. But Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez says the situation is improving.
Estamos cambiando las tornas y, por tanto, podemos empezar a ver el final del túnel en la lucha contra estos incendios con todas las precauciones.
In France, a massive wildfire near Bordeaux remaining a threat. Officials have warned that the blaze could be rekindled as another wave of extreme heat moves in. Some 4,000 people along tourist sites on the Atlantic coast have been told to evacuate, adding to the more than 220,000 already displaced. William Denslow tracking developments for CNA. He joins us live from Bordeaux in France. William, the French fire service calling this wildfire fight a fight of David against Goliath. How prepared is France to combat wildfires given this heat wave?
Well, so I'm speaking to you from the centre of Bordeaux. As you can see behind me, bars and shops remain open. There is, though, a sense of trepidation. The mayor, of course, has said that these wildfires are now at the gates of the municipality of Bordeaux as efforts continue to try and keep these blazes at bay. Real concerns when it comes to these increased temperatures that you mentioned. We're expecting in some parts of France to see temperatures of around 40 degrees Celsius in the coming days. That will be a complication not only for residents here, just that visceral heat, of course, as my colleague Ross has been reporting in recent weeks, just the devastation that these heat waves have had across France. So that in itself is a major issue here in the region, but also across the country. And then there's the added issue of the wildfires. What exactly will this mean for the containment efforts? At the moment, for the past few days, it has been contained at 42,000 hectares of burn. But real fears that with these increased temperatures, this will make the life of firefighters all the more difficult. We're getting reports in the last few minutes that some areas that have burned and have been extinguished are beginning to rekindle again. So no new burn, but fears that even areas that have been seemingly extinguished could be resurging. So this is a real concern across the region and also for residents here in Bordeaux. The mayor says that all eventualities are being discussed. So certainly trepidation for residents in Bordeaux and around this part of southwest France that's been impacted by these wildfires.
Well, eventualities discussed and measures as well from the government.
Well, as you mentioned, Wei-Su, tens of thousands of people have been forced from their homes and real questions about what comes next. And giving you a sense of the impact, we've been at evacuation centres. We're seeing more resources being provided, legal services, for example, as there are really a move from that initial evacuation to long-term questions about what comes next. We've been speaking to those that have been forced to relocate to get a sense of just what exactly this experience has been like for them. Let's have a listen.
On avait le message sur le téléphone, comme quoi il fallait évacuer. Mais après, vous prenez la route direction. Rien, pas davantage d'explications. Mais j'ai dit, alors, mon mari m'a dit, mais où? Mais écoute, on connaît le lac. On a vu à la télévision que la majorité était là-bas. S'il n'y a plus de place, il y a des parkings entiers. Eh bien, je dis, on ira dans un parking.
Officials say that this wildfire could take weeks, if not months, to fully extinguish. For people that have been forced to leave their homes, big questions remain. When exactly they'll be able to return home and exactly what state those homes will be in when they're able to do so. Wei-Su?
Thanks. William Denslow tracking developments for CNA live from Bordeaux in France.